I'm Tina Oakley. I'm the Human Resources Director for Gatwick Airport Limited. So that's the transport sector, but I probably think of it as the customer service sector more than anything.
Okay. How can young people best prepare themselves for work?
I think there's a lot of things our young people can do. I think studying hard is one thing, obviously, make sure that you get the qualifications that you need. But I think there's also really important that you do things outside of the curriculum, that you do things outside of work and within your school. You know, you belong to teams and clubs. So I think you need to have that standout in your CV, and people who've shown energy about doing other things, I think, is really important.
What are the most important employability skills in your opinion?
For me, it's about attitude. So I'm going to take as given that people have got the skills that they might need for the job, or they can learn them. But for me, it's that attitude. It's about empathy. It's about being able to build good relationships with lots of different people that you meet every day in a work environment. So I think it's a positive mindset and a can-do attitude, I think.
What kind of work experience activity will help people prepare for a job in your sector?
In my sector, working with people. So any type of customer service role, whether it's in a supermarket or a bar or a hotel or anything like that, dealing with people, I think gives them the experience to know whether they like to be with people. Because if you're going to work in an airport, you have to like people at the end of the day.
There's a lot of emphasis in education nowadays on people's CVs. So what kind of information do you look for on a person's CV?
I will look for things that they've done outside of the norm. So I won't be looking at just the standard, I went to school and I got 3 A levels or whatever. I would like to see evidence of other things that people have done. Maybe the opportunity to go on a world challenge or to do something like this that you're doing here. Things that just say, I've made an effort and I want to develop, I want to learn. Because I think learning is a lifelong process. And the more things you do, the more you learn. So for me, I'll be looking for those types of evidence.
Okay, what are the routes into your sector?
There's 2 main routes. One is engineering apprentices. We have a lot of people who have gone through that route. I think it's well over 100 now. We've still got 90 odd of them still working at the airport. The other main route is through our security officer route, and last year we took apprentices for the first time. So these were people with limited experience in work, but had the right attitude that I was describing earlier, and came in as apprentices, and we kept 23 out of the 24 on as permanent roles. Okay,
what are the different entry levels into your career or sector, and what can I expect the progression routes to be?
I've just described the entry routes. Obviously, as a campus at Gatwick, there's 25,000 jobs. So there's different routes into handling agents and airlines. Often people join as cabin crew into airlines. But into Gatwick Airport itself, it is mainly through the security officer route. We're just about to take on some management apprentices for the first time. So 6 management apprentices that are going to learn about the operation, and they're going to be our future duty managers, we hope. That's the first time we've done that, so that's going to be really interesting and a fantastic opportunity for youngsters to get involved in. It's actually how I got into my first company, British Airways. It's exactly that route. So those are the main entry points. Once you're in, if you are talented and you show the right kind of attitude, you can be whatever you want to be. It's very easy to move around different sections within the airport.
Okay, thank you. And what else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Quick.